Vitamix Ascent X4 versus the X5. Here's the twist a lot of people miss. The X4 actually costs more, yet the X5 comes with 5 extra automatic programs like nut butters, frappe, and non-dairy milks. So paying more doesn't get you more here, and going cheaper might quietly get you more than you need. By the end, you'll know which one actually fits how you blend. Let's break it down. So let's talk about what really separates these two. Programs. The X4 gives you 5 automatic ones: smoothies, frozen desserts, soups, frozen cocktails, and dips and spreads. The X5 doubles that with 10, adding smoothie bowl, frappe, nut butters, non-dairy milks, and spice grinding. Now here's the question that actually matters for you. Do those 5 extras line up with what you make? Real talk. For most people, the X4's set already covers the daily rotation. Morning smoothie, a soup at night, frozen treats on the weekend, a dip when friends come over. That's the bread and butter of home blending, and the X4 nails it on one touch. But if you're the kind who grinds your own coffee or spices, makes almond milk from scratch, or churns out homemade peanut butter, those X5 presets aren't gimmicks. They're genuinely tuned cycles that take the guessing out of trickier blends. There's a review from an owner who fills 10 reusable food pouches in a single shot for their kid, and the smoothness held up across the whole batch. That's the X5 working exactly as intended. That said, here's the thing nobody tells you. Both machines do all of this manually anyway. The presets just automate the timing and speed. So if you make nut butter twice a year, you don't need a dedicated button for it. You need it if it's part of your weekly routine. I'd struggled making peanut butter on other blenders and food processors for years. This one did it fast and smooth. And even though the price worried me at first, it earned its place right away. Which leads straight into how each one feels to live with. The X4 is the more stripped-down machine. Fewer icons on the screen, less to scroll through. The X5 packs more in, and a couple of owners have mentioned the menu icons look a little too similar, so it takes a beat to remember which is which. If you want set it and forget it with the fewest taps for busy mornings, the simpler layout has a quiet appeal. If you love having a button for everything, the X5 gives you more to play with. Neither is wrong, it just depends on whether extra options feel useful or feel like clutter. And if this comparison is helping you sort it out, hit subscribe. Your support is what keeps these deep comparisons coming. Now the part that flips the whole thing on its head. Price. Normally more features means more money. Here it's backwards. The X5, with double the programs, tends to sit at the lower spot, while the X4 often costs more. Let that sink in for a second. You're potentially paying extra for fewer functions. So what are you actually buying with each? Mechanically, they're twins. Same 2.2 horsepower motor, same 1500 watts, same 48-ounce container, same laser-cut stainless blades, same self-cleaning cycle that knocks out cleanup in about a minute, and the same 10-year warranty backing both. The blending power and the build quality are identical. What you're choosing between is purely that program count and the price tag attached to each. On value, that makes the math interesting. If the X5 is genuinely cheaper at the moment you're shopping, you're getting more automation for less, which is rare. But if you'll never touch the spice grinder or the non-dairy milk cycle, those extra presets don't add a cent of value to your kitchen. You'd be paying for capability that sits idle. On the flip side, the X4 isn't overpriced for what it does. It just doesn't give you a discount for doing less. One thing worth flagging on both. A handful of buyers ran into trouble with the separate food processor attachment not being recognized by the base. It's not the blender itself failing, and it doesn't show up as a widespread pattern, but if you're eyeing the accessories, it's on the radar. As pure blenders, both earn their strong ratings. Where each one lands for your budget and your routine, that's the call the verdict's about to make. Here's the call. For most of you watching, the X5. Same motor, same build, same warranty, but more automation for less money. When the cheaper machine also does more, that's an easy yes. If your daily rotation is just smoothies, soups, and the occasional dip, the X4's 5 programs already cover you, so don't pay extra unless you find it on a real markdown. But if you grind spices, make nut butters, or whip up non-dairy milks weekly, the X5 is the one that actually earns those buttons. The X5 tends to show up at the lower spot anyway, so that's the one to watch for sales. And you, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments. Both linked below with the current price.